This was kingdom versus kingdom. K157 against K91. Lady Vhaera had been waiting for this match, not because it would be easy, but because it would test everything. Across the battlefield stood a stronger kingdom, with UTB fighters ready and names like Lord Pratap and Dragonflyer leading them. K157 was outnumbered. Yes, the Lord of Light would return most of their fallen troops. But that didn't matter here, because this wasn't about survival. This was about glory, reputation, control. As the battlefield opened, both sides held their ground, watching, waiting, measuring every move, because everyone understood one thing. The moment someone made a mistake, the entire war would shift. And then, the mistake happened. NBE and ROD were already at war. ROD had just lost SOW, and NBE wanted to prove their dominance again. Dragonflyer made his move, confident, maybe too confident. In King's Landing, he targeted Of Simple Mind, infantry versus infantry, mostly T5 against mostly T4. Same lineup, same synergy. On paper, an easy win. But somehow, Of Simple Mind captured his lord. And just like that, NB didn't just lose a fight. They lost control of the tempo, and ROD had their opening. Now it was ROD's turn to strike. After losing his lord, Dragonflyer tried to run. He tried to hide. But ROD wasn't letting that happen. Working together, they searched the map and found him. Hidden, but not well enough. Of Simple Mind moved first, blocking his escape and starting the rally. Heaven's Sake joined immediately. The pressure was building. Lady Vhaera wanted to join. She had to, but she held back for a moment, because Lord Pratap was still out there, watching, waiting. She scanned the battlefield searching for him, but couldn't find him anywhere. And that made it even more dangerous. Now Hyber joined the fight, alongside Heaven's Sake, two of ROD's strongest spear fighters. Against them stood a different threat, Lord Pratap, a cavalry warlord. If he showed up at the wrong moment, everything could fall apart. Lady Vhaera wanted to join, but she waited. Watching the rally, watching the battlefield, waiting for the perfect moment, because she knew the next hit would decide everything. And then, the moment came. Lady Vhaera moved. She rushed her troops forward, timing it perfectly, joining the rally just in time. She held her breath as they marched into battle. Everything came down to this, and then the hit landed, flawless. Of Simple Mind defeated Dragonflyer without a problem. In his confidence, he had forgotten to change Theon from the wall, and without his lord, there was no chance for him. Lady Vhaera knew most of his troops would return, but that didn't matter, because this moment would stay with her. The rest of the KVK went as expected. K157 was too heavily outnumbered, and K91 eventually secured the victory. But for Lady Vhaera, that wasn't the part that mattered. She had seen the opening, she had taken the moment, and next time, she hoped for more fights, more battles. But for now, she was content.